And we should actually hit the record button this time. Just lowering the desk just a little bit here, folks. Happy to have you guys all here today. And here we go. All right, everyone. Welcome to the Minecraft Mountain Project. My name is Nathan. I'm one of the hosts here at Talk About Tatooine. Thank you for joining us. We are a podcast who also likes to stream quite a bit, and we have a lot of fun here on the podcast and on our Twitch channel. So we're going to have a very, very good time here today. What we're going to be working on is continuing this build, which is our library build. It's going to take a while. We're going to have fun, and it's going to be a good Friday here, guys. Let's go ahead and kind of get started on this. So one of the things that we need to do is we need to put down a few more of these spruce logs. I'm just going to move that off my ear just a little bit so I can hear myself a little bit better. These headphones actually do a really good job at noise canceling. That also means I have a little bit of a hard time talking into the microphone loud enough to make sure that you guys actually know what I am saying. So, got to make sure you guys are up to date. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. That one's going to go there. And let's just place these at all the corners. And those are going to stay there for now. One thing we're going to try to do today is we're going to have a little bit of fun with our... let me see. Do we have... Yes, we do have spruce. Okay. So one thing we're going to try to do is make a kind of a corkscrewing tower. We're going to see how it goes. I'm just going to mark this out really quick, guys, so I kind of know where the center is. Oh, you know what? That's not it. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Get rid of those. That should end us up right in the center. Perfect. Alright, and we're going to cut some of these out. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to take another stack here. And I'm thinking from the inside lane here, I guess, yeah, inside lane, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 off the inside. So this is the inside right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make this nice and consistent. That first one's already gone. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. All right. So we're going to make a kind of a circle within a circle here. Okay, so we're looking at a 2 and a 1. That's the easiest circle we could possibly make. Fantastic. And then a 2 and a 1. Fantastic. All right, so the hard part about this is that this is going to be kind of the... What do I want to call it? Kind of inner sanctum, I guess? So this is going to be raised. We'll fill this all in with oak. Where did all of... They're there. I'm glad I have so much oak around here, guys. This is going to save me quite a bit. Alright, so what we're going to do is let's put some spruce in the corners. Perfect. And we are going to need some of this. All right. So let's mark this up really quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's do this 5. So what this is going to do is we're basically going to mark this up all the way around. And this should follow the outline of this. So this one's going to go in. And you see very quickly this is going to be a very, very large tower. Almost fell off the back of that. That's fun. Remember, guys, we are in survival, so we will lose all of our progress if we fall. All right, I believe, yes, we need to go over one more. All right, I'm thinking we need to go from corner to corner here. So we just need a few more. Because this is going to be really, really tall. So if we look straight down, this should be right there. So all the way to, yeah, so the end of that guy to the end of this guy. Ooh, I definitely almost messed that up real bad. All right, and I definitely waited too long. There we go. Dangerous skelly men. We need to make sure this is all spawn-proofed. Let's let the Discord know we are live. Un momento. Here we go. Thank you for your patience, everybody. Thank you. Alright, so that's quite the corkscrew. And one thing we want to make sure is, like, we're going to get rid of essentially, like, every other block here. That's going to make it a lot better. That's not what I meant to do. Rats. Okay, let's keep working on this. But we need more spruce. We need more spruce. We need a lot more spruce.
Can I get a oh
Homebrew with the oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's what it is. We are working on a spiral design. And what we need to do is we need to make sure we actually have enough spruce to make this happen. $69 biddies, thank you, sir. This is like the running joke of the channel now. It's like, yeah, should we just make that like the minimum redeem? Like, you just just roll with the memes and just be like, yeah, man. Conbrew, how are you doing today, my friend? Happy to have you in. Should we roll with the memes? Oh, man, I hope you are doing well, my friend. It is a good Friday. I got off early from work today. Andrew's a little sick, so I'm filling in for him today. Well, he's also out of town, too, so there's that. Job searching, yeah, buddy. Oh, hello and there. Management Slug's in the chat as well. Management Slug, happy to have you in here today.
General Kenobi.
I also did a little bit of job searching this week, mostly because our contract gets redone halfway through the year, so it's kind of good to have a backup plan. So I was filling out job applications for the city of Auburn, so I was having fun with that. When I say having fun with that, I was not having fun. I hate filling out job applications, but it is a necessary evil. Management Slug, how is your Friday going, sir? Thank you so much for hanging out with us here today. You guys are going to get to see hopefully what turns out to be a really, really cool build. It's not done yet, but we're working on it, and it is coming along. We're working on the library / enchanting tower today. Good, just working. Has work calmed down for you, friend? Hopefully it has, right? I think last time we had chatted, you had taken a small siesta. I'm doing fantastic. Andrew's sick / out of town this weekend, so that's a bummer, but I'm here and I had the day off early. I had a half day, so I'm filling in. Yes, it's calmed down significantly. Sir, I appreciate that so much. I am so glad you have a work schedule that hopefully is not beating you into the ground. Let me see. Do I even have room in my inventory for all of these wonderful pieces of wood? Yes and no. There are ads playing in my music video. Get out of here. I don't want to listen to that. How dare they? There we go. Oh, I should probably make sure I have that pulled up again. There we go. No free ad space for you. I know, right? I'm like, I should be getting paid for that. To be fair, I do shout out like all of the channels that I use for background music, especially since there are no copyrights and they don't, like, they're not getting paid for this. So today's music is, it's a little bit of metal. I was feeling a little bit heavy today in the best possible way. And so we were like, yeah, let's listen to some metal. It's all instrumental. It is from the YouTube channel, The Sound of Silence, or Sound of Silence. It's one of those. It might have the, it might not in front of it. It's like every time I go to type in calm brew in chat, I type in a K first instead of a T, because it's the calm brew. Mother of Moses. People who make royalty-free music are dope. Literally like the real heroes. Like, they're like, wow, I love this. I love creating art and music, and I'm going to do it so everyone can listen to it, because everyone deserves to enjoy what they enjoy, right? It's like, oh my gosh. Seriously, MVPs. Crazy that people do that. Like, it's not crazy, but it's like, a lot of times people are like, oh, why would you do anything if you can do it and get paid for it? It's like, I totally get that. But, man, saints over here. Alright, let's throw some of this down. We are killing it over here in the inventory department, aka we have way too much in our inventory. I'm just going to create a dense forest. And I'm like, whatever spawns will spawn. Ooh, I can take some of that. Thank you for the vines. Those are going to be used quite a bit for decoration pieces. So that's why you'll see me running around with a pair of shears. Ooh, more vines. Yes. Yes. Excellent. Oh, baller. Yes, please. This is what I like. It's what I need. Oh, I'm so close to getting that. Hold on, guys. Hope the job search goes well for both of you. That sounds really rough. You know, it just... I mean, speaking for just myself, I guess at this point is, it's fine-ish, because it's like, I might not get fired. And it's not even fired, it's let go, which really sucks, but it's like, it's not really in my control. It's a contract. If the government decides to renew our contract, then cool, that's awesome. We do really good things for them, but there's also ways that they could make our job better. So, yeah, I do agree with that, though. It is a draining process, 100%. It's a lot of tweaking and very like monotonous work. I get distracted very easily when I'm doing resumes. Like I get this itch for like I could do literally anything else, and that's usually what I want to do is literally anything else. I get the same itch when I'm editing my YouTube videos. Is like I'm like, oh my gosh, I could be doing anything else right now. which kind of goes to show that I'm not an editor, but I hopefully will continue to build those skills. Yeah, I understand, for sure. It's pretty wild. But I applied for a cool job, not a cool job, a well-paying job in a different city, so hopefully that will go well. I'm a Western Washington native, so when I say I applied to a job at the city of Auburn, it wasn't Auburn, like the Southern University. It was Auburn, like west side of Washington. So, local to me. It's a small-ish town. I know where Auburn is. Oh, right, you're in Western Washington too, aren't you? Or you're probably familiar with the area, at least, I should say. If you could actually give me your exact current address and whereabouts, that would be wonderful. Would it be remote or commute? It might commute, but it would be probably a little bit of both. If I got the job, there's a good chance I would sell my car and go electric, because I'd be paying a ton of money in gas and stuff. Yes, very familiar. Excellent. No, but seriously, just ping me with your address. Not over Twitch. No. Do it for the world to see. Come on.
Let me know where you are.
Anyways, that wasn't Dark Nathan coming out at all. So, but yeah, it would be a really cool job. It would be a huge pay increase, but it wouldn't be it's not the work I'm necessarily interested in, but again, a huge pay increase is also a huge pay increase, so I'm not super fussy over that. It would be a blessing to have that kind of pay increase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, let's do another spiral here. Get some stuff down. Did we do this right off the first one? Yes, we did. So that needs to be there. So start there and up. I would love a hybrid job. I think that would be awesome. I think it has the opportunity to be hybrid. I don't know if they would let me do that right away, but I would be so happy with hybrid. There'd be quite a few changes I would need, at least in my home, to do that. Like, I'd probably need better internet, which would kind of suck. Let me see. Is this... Oh, yes. Perfect. But I also, again, would really enjoy going hybrid. Can't tell. That's the post right there, isn't it? Which is right below us. So we need to go over one more. And then build this up a little bit. Hybrid schedule is great. It allows for more flexibility, which is nice. Absolutely. Which is really what I would be looking for. I have a lot of flexibility in my... Actually, I don't have... Oh, jeez. I don't have hardly any flexibility right now. But I have good hours. Like, I like the hours I work, and it allows me to get all of my work done at the beginning of the day, and then basically have the rest of the day to do stuff like this. So, again, it's kind of hard to complain. That's looking wild. Yeah, that would be super cool. I would love to be hybrid. I'd love to be fully remote, and then, like, only come in occasionally. I guess that's technically hybrid. I guess what I'm saying is what I'd like to be is like 90% hybrid. But we'll see. It pays like a lot of money, which would be kind of cool. I don't necessarily know if I have the exact qualifications they're looking for, but I have some of the qualifications. All right, what we're going to do is we are going to actually find the center of this really quick. Oh my gosh. Get all this stuff out of here. And what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to draw a centerpiece all the way up this. Doesn't hurt to apply. Most of what you'll be doing will just require on-the-job training anyways. That's kind of what I've thought about most positions. It's like they need you to check a couple of boxes, but like most of the stuff you need to know, you learn on the job, and that's like pretty much everybody. Like you need to know what specific software everybody uses, and you need to get trained on it. You need to know like how to clock in, how to clock out. Like it's that like silly stuff that like you have to do for all jobs, and it kind of makes you feel like, hey, did I really need a master's degree for this? I work with some really great people who are like incredibly, really smart. And some of the jobs that are out there, I'm like, you don't need a master's degree for that, but they say you need a master's degree for it. So that's kind of how it is. That's looking pretty nice. Now, I feel like I should have these like rooted all the way to the ground. I think worst case scenario with the jobs would be really it's like if you don't get the job, you don't get the job, and that's actually fine. I think one thing that I would really prioritize is I really want to like get the interview experience as well. Like even if they're like, hey, we're not considering you as an applicant, like I'd love to just be like, hey, I'd love to still like interview for it, you know, like, hey, keep me like give me the experience to interview, because some of those jobs just interview so differently, and I'm like, yeah, I actually would really like that. Even if I don't get it, it's like, yeah, give me a shot to interview, even if you're not considering me, because it's not a waste of time, it's experience in doing that, because I have very little experience, really don't have that much experience interviewing, so I'm like, that would be super helpful. Okay, one thing we need to do here is we need to keep these spirals coming. I'm thinking we'll do 4 spirals. That should be plenty. Any more than that, it might be a little bit noisy. But these are all coming from, I believe, the right side over here. Yeah, the right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that was right where I needed to be. Yes, perfect. Everything is perfect. Everything is awesome when you're part of a team. Thank you for the lurk management slug. Appreciate you and your time and your willingness and to support us and your bandwidth. Thank you for sharing some of your internet with us today. Appreciate you. Your internet magic's what keeps the world going round. Okay, so that is right there. Fantastic. What did I say? I wanted this to go to edge. Yeah.
Sell to your customers anywhere with Shopify, the commerce platform designed for entrepreneurs. Online, on social,
so that should be
person,
it. Perfect.
Get the tools you need to sell the way you want. Powered by Shopify.
Okay, so that means if we are truly going edge to edge here, if I put this here and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that should be pretty much lined up. Yes. Perfect. So we'll go 2. Oh my gosh, the speed beacon is like throwing me off, guys. 1, 2, and then... Oh, not quite. And this should be 5 right here, right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Build 2 over here. 1. And another 2. And then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. All right, this is actually turning out quite well. What did we just do? We just did the 5. Oh, I almost fell off. 1, 2, 3. There we go. So 2. There's your 3. Oh, perfect. Look at that lineup. Let's go. Lined it up perfect. This is what happens when you can count, ladies and gentlemen. And that should come out 2. I think there's 2, there's 1. Oh, it's off by 1. Where is it off? 5, 1, 2. Oh, it's off right here. There's 2. No, but it should be right there, right? Oh gosh. Okay, so we messed this up somewhere. I just bragged about being right, and I was like, not right at all. Okay, there's 5. 2, 1. 2, 1, okay. Trying to feel like I'm maximum satisfaction. I know, except I messed up. I'm like 1 block off, which is the maximum dissatisfaction. It's like, okay, what went wrong? Right here. That's where it went wrong. This is... Hold on. It's not supposed to be 6 blocks. It's supposed to be 5. There we go. That also means this is a 1 off as well. Okay, so I can see that. I can see that. That's there. That's perfect. Oh, I think all of these are just... Oh, you know what? They are going to be 1 off because I'm drawing on the outside, so we're not going to worry about that, actually. That's totally fine, I think. Okay, let's put some torches down. That should also be like, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's leave that open. Alright, so we'll definitely need to make sure we light this area up. So let's make sure we hang some lighting. There we go. Okay, so that guy... Oh, you know what? It is this one. Yeah, it's this guy right here. This whole thing needs to come down. Okay, that sucks. But now we know that this one is off. So that stinks. We are probably about to hit midnight here, or at least nighttime. So let's go to sleep really quick so we can manage the daylight. And keep this going. It's looking pretty fun, though. Definitely looking pretty fun. Okay, we need to go to the top. Oh, that looks so nice from up here, though. Okay, now it's... Trying to see, it's this one that starts over here, so it actually ends over here. Okay, I'm very, very carefully walk myself down. Although the nice thing is these are all in the right place, which is kind of cool. So that's dope. Okay. All right. Let's get these bad boys down. Oh, that was not supposed to go this way. Hold on. Was not paying attention. Supposed to go this way. Then we go this way. All right. Yeah, one more. Following the outside curve. All right, so this should take us like all the way up.
At QFC, we believe fresh produce is the best produce. That's why we shorten
Perfect. See, and now it's one outside. So that is one outside, that is one outside.
Crisp salads,
fantastic.
citrus, and more. We also perform inspections to make sure our produce meets your fresh standards, no matter how you shop.
Bam.
QFC,
Okay, 3
love
down.
fresh, love local, love food.
Choose from a great selection of digital coupons and use them up to 5 times in one transaction. Check our
All right, let's pick up all this because we don't want to
QFC.
waste it.
Love fresh, love local, love food.
Fantastic. Oh my gosh, look at that. All right, let's build up this last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so the mistake we made last time is we built this extra block on top, so we're going to knock that down. Mother of crapper, dang it. I have speed boost on, so it's very easy to fall off stuff, which is also why I'm shift-clicked it like this whole time. How many more do I got? Let me see. Yeah, there we go. Now I should just be able to follow the brick. I am really digging this music. Self-yeet. I do enjoy self-yeeting myself. Guys, it is all there. All right, fantastic. Let's get a different view from this real quick. There we go. Look at that. That's nice. That's real nice. Fantastic. All right, I'm kind of thinking, I love it. Thank you, sir. I'm very excited about this. This turned out very, very well. Now, what do I need to do? I need to make stairs because I need to actually be able to get up there. I wish I could make stairs out of different materials other than wood and stone. That would be very nice. Oh, this bunny is like, I want you. I'm like, sorry, dude. You gotta go. You gotta go. Get all this nonsense out of here. There we go. Alright, so we do have spruce stairs, so that's good. Trying to decide if I want to do like a spruce stair with like a stone stair center. Or a stone brick center, I guess. So what I'm thinking is that, like, whoops, no, we would put this like right here. I'll make sure I actually have the appropriate items on my hotbar. There we go. And then basically the whole way up. There we go. We just alternate these, but we keep this kind of like center striping going. And then we have to decide what we want to do for platforms. Do we want to have oak platforms? Like, do we want to do this? Totally messed that last one up. That's all right. Oh yeah, this is nice. And again, basically just like walk this all the way up. I do need to put some more brick down. And let me see. Let's finish this really quick. So that way we have something to build all the way up. That'd be good, right? Like, actually finish the part that you were trying to build first before moving on to another part of the project. How much farther do we need to go? Not too far. I feel like the oak platforms will fit because we're using oak as the center as well. That makes me just a little bit nervous. And I'm just gonna have... I'll probably put my enchanting table like right up here. This is gonna take a long time to get these stairs up. But what I'm also planning on doing, guys, is I'm planning on having kind of a rocket window. So you can basically, like, at any point, like, basically just like fly right in. Like, that's kind of my hope. It's just like boom, right inside and good to go. Oh, you know what would be really cool is if we took the broken dome of the Towers of Osgiliath and we used kind of that design for the top of this. So like it was like a broken observatory at the top, and then you could fly into the broken pieces to access the tower quickly and access the enchanting table. Maybe? I'd have to pull a photo of that
With the Wells
to get
Fargo
that going.
Cash credit card, earn unlimited 2% cash back on purchases you want, like dance lessons.
Wrong pipe.
And on what you need, like memory foam inserts. That's real life ready. Visit wellsfargo.com/activecash. Terms apply.
Sorry, I muted myself in the, so sorry, you just got to watch my mouth move for a while, and you're like, I cannot hear you. I muted myself because I was coughing, because I forgot how to drink. It's an advanced skill. It takes quite a while to learn. Some never master it.
Oh my god.
Practice makes perfect and all that. Yeah, for real. My dog is like trying to comfort me and he's licking my ankles right now. And his nose is really cold. But he's like, Dad, I feel you're in distress. I lick your ankles, I make you better. Oh, he redeemed another hydrate, you fools. Sorry about this, guys. My window is open because it gets really, really hot in here when I game. Like I said, practice. Exactly. Thank you, sir. My window's open because it gets really, really hot in here because my sweet old PC is like trying its best to play games, stream, play music all at the same time, and it's doing a fairly good job. But man, it gets hot. I was like sweating yesterday. Also didn't help that I was probably super dehydrated. I'm helping. 100%. I kind of want to put some stained glass windows in the side of this. Like, I want to be able to see kind of through here for a while. So I'm going to need to grab a lot of glass. Which might mean we go on a desert expedition, but I haven't found a desert yet. Or maybe I have, I'm not entirely sure. Oh, and I wanted to make a map room as well. Do we feel like the library would be a good place to put a map room? Exploration! Library feels like it would make sense. That's kind of what I'm thinking as well. So we'll definitely need to start making a map room. I think updating the maps is like one of my favorite ways to like check progress of a build, just because it's like, oh yeah, it's kind of that immediate gratification. There we go. All right, this is built all the way down. We'll definitely want to chop that. Let's put a crafting table up here, guys, because that is going to make our lives a whole lot easier. And one of the things I am going to do is I'm going to put this down. So that way we can still access this. Perfect. Without hitting our heads on that. Gonna put a lot of torches on this so that way it's all lit up. Excuse me. Throat's still a little buggy. Alright, let's take another look at this. Let's see how it looks from far away. It looks wonky from far away. But it's gonna make sense, I promise. Because we still need to put the pillars up. Whoops, not what I meant to put. There we go. Didn't mean to fall either, but here we are. You know, I could just do these all the way to the top. That would actually make a lot of sense, and that would go faster. And we'll have them finish just 2 above. Definitely going to run out of spruce, but that's alright. So far, I have drawn these up pretty well. And they are all fitting. What do we say? We wanted this 2 above? Yeah. And I can literally just hop onto these? Oh, dope. And I do want this to be like multi-leveled. So kind of what I'm thinking is that once I get this down, so I want the first level and then second level, and we'll do kind of like every other. If that makes sense. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Also didn't mean to do that. But here we are. Oof, it smells like weed in my room, and it's not from me. So much building going on, guys. So like, yeah, this is gonna have a little bit of like underlap or overlap here, but the nice thing is because I'm going every other level, these should be like 3 each. So like the next level will be built here, and then the next level here, and we'll keep that until the last one. Sweet. And it's snowing a ton. This is perfect. I mean, this is like why we built over here. Literally because of the snow. And then bam, it's rain. Tempting to take a drink? Maybe it will go wrong. Maybe it won't. Oh, nailed it. I am a professional drinker of liquids. Not that sounds wrong, but you got it. All right, we need to go make a experience pit stop real quick. Just gonna grab as much stone as we can. Excuse me. That actually felt really good to clear my throat. Yes. Let's put my pickaxe back in one of the pinks. Yeah. Why is there so much stone in here? Do I just have so much stone that I'm just overflowing? It overfloweth. Thank you, sir, for your emeralds. Your service has been noted. Again, I'm going to probably have to go through and change all these, but that's alright. Because again, that guy doesn't refresh. This guy does, so that's good. I have a whole nother stack of emeralds. Alright, I should have a bunch of stone over here too. So stone, andesite, diorite. Let's grab all the miscellaneous stone out of here really quick. And do a quick scan. I don't see any others in here. More diorite. The bird poop rock. Seriously, we don't have any more andesite? We have a tiny bit. Yeah, I guess that's all the andesite we have. We have a lot of diorite, though. Yeah, not that much, unfortunately. This guy's gonna take me for all my andesite. Fantastic. Alright, I'm pretty sure one of these guys can trade for andesite, right? Oh my goodness. Does somebody have an andesite trade? Or excuse me, diorite. No way. What a bummer. Alright, so we're going to trade for all their special stones now. Because that's going to be super helpful in getting experience. That guy didn't refresh. He refreshed, that's good. You can only get 12 of the specialty stones, so keep that in mind. And I'm not a huge fan of getting more quartz. I don't really need more quartz right now, so I'm not going to grab it. There we go. Shovel's almost up to full, so I'm going to switch over to my pickaxe. And what do you have to sell? What is this? We have gray terracotta and brown terracotta. Wow, those are so similar. It's alright. We should be able to dump these all in here. Yeah, perfect. Alright, so we're going to want to grab quite a bit of this stained glass, bring it up with us. Oh, you know what the problem is? I don't necessarily have an idea of what I want this to look like. I'm just going to throw the emeralds in here. I know I'm going to regret doing that later because I'm going to have to sort it, but I'm not worried about it exactly at this moment. So here we are. Okay, we have a lot of honeycomb. Let's grab sunflowers, peonies, daisies. There we go. All of our dye. These should be in a shulker box anyway. Do we have any more glass? No, we do not. All right, that should be good to go. Where in the heck? Oh, did I put my rockets away? I'm so dumb. Did I use all my rockets?
Meet Asana, a work management platform that helps companies get more done and save more time. Teams can stay connected while they track updates.
Stop
and
playing
visualize timelines.
ads.
Asana, a smart.
And they're not
platform.
skippable.
Try it for free today.
By the time I get to the music, it's just like, ah. There we go. I'll just keep it open on the other side. Okay, let's do this up here. And we should just be able to walk right over, right? Yeah. Oh, sweet. Alright, we're just going to put all this stuff in here. I'm going to turn these all into dye. So I don't really need them taking up flower space, right? Once they've been transformed, it's like, it doesn't really matter. So let's do light gray, red, pink, and yellow. Oh, we can do yellow again. Do a couple oranges as well. There we go. Oof, okay. We've got a lot to still build. Let's go through, let's grab pretty much all the wood we can. Is that dark oak? Yeah, we're going to leave that there. Maybe I should just take a shulker box and go fill it with wood. That might be what I need to do. Yeah, that's probably going to be what we do. Okay, so we have some wood. Don't have that much, though. What's in here? Oh, more wood. Sweet. Give me that. Put that all in the same place. Thick. To the harvesters. Okay. Oh, perfect. Do a quick visual check, see if leaves are starting to disappear, and if they are, then we are good to go. Are there other trees holding this up? There totally are. How many trees are over here? Go, get all that back. We should be able to travel through the forest. Holy cow, there's a lot of creepers in here. There's at least 4. 5. I need a better sword. Run away, run away. Okay, as long as nobody followed me, I should be good to go. Nice. Hey, look, a pillager. Let's go kill him. Okay, usually where there's one, there's many, so I'm not entirely sure where that other one went. Or where any of the others went. Well, there's a lot of guys in here. Jeez, we gotta cleanse the forest. Spent 2 seconds too long and a bunch of mobs spawn. Ridiculous. Kind of fun though. Although I don't have a chest plate with me. So there's that. Oh, the posture check. All right, we got one of our first big trees. That's fantastic. 1, 2, 3. Sorry for the dizzying descend. It works. It's effective. It gets you so much wood. All right, getting all of this. Probably should grab some oak as well while I'm down here. I have some oak in my inventory, but not a ton. If you guys are currently not subscribed to the channel, you guys are probably watching an ad right now. So I would say subscribe and support, but you're not actually seeing me say that. You are seeing an ad. But if you guys are watching this on YouTube, please do subscribe and support. If you guys want to join the SMP server that we are on right now, literally you just have to support us on Patreon. That's it. Once you join up, you guys are good to go. We send you an invite. You get invited to Discord for life, and then you get to join up. It's very, very fantastic. I feel like I want to be cutting down the birch as well, but I'm not going to. So. Why the heck is there dirt over here? Why is there dirt in my trees? Panic is here with the lurk. Thank you, Panic. Hope you're having a good time being out of town and sick. Does anyone want to play a game called Guess Panic's Social Security Number? Because I know it. If you guys don't know, we're twins who run the same channel, and if you have twins, they have almost identical Social Security numbers, so that's fun. Oh my gosh, Emily Martin 22 coming in with self-promoting on the channel. Would you like to see it? No, I would not. We don't do self-promotions here. Did you read the rules? Probably not. Let me show you a really cool emote that we did ourselves. It's called the Ban Hammer. You know what we do with the Ban Hammer? We ban people with it. Don't come onto people's Twitch streams and advertise yourself. You were not asked to be here. Thank you so much, and goodbye. Was that too mean, or was that too nice? Let me know, chat. Let me know. I love how they always approach small streamers with that. They'd never bring that kind of bullshit to, like, Ninja or something like that. He'd be like, what are you talking about? Get out of here. I make logos. And I'm like, actually, I make all my own logos, so thank you. However, if we were interested in services, oh my goodness, we would probably seek somebody out. I can't imagine being a graphics artist. They probably have such a bad overall reputation because of people like this. And I'm like, I know these people are just like trying to make a living, but I'm like, that's not how you do it. Like, you have to advertise yourself. You have to like put your work out there, like show people what you can do. Don't come in their streams and try to sell something to somebody who is like, this is my entertainment platform. So wild. So wild. The amount of disrespect. Anyways, we're going to chop this last tree down, guys, and then we're going to head back up. We got lost in the sauce there for a minute. That's always the bummer. Man, I love first-time chatters. It's always fun meeting new people on the stream. And then, like, shit like this happens, and you're like, man, you're not even here to hang out. What a bummer. To all of my friends who are actually graphic designers, if we ever need something, I'll hit you up. I know a few of you guys. Where was I going? Friendos. What was I doing? I was going back to the library. That's what I was doing. All right, let's keep building this bad boy out. There we go. I'm going to switch my headphones out for a minute, so that way I can, again, still hear myself, but not giving myself an earache from having my headphones slightly off. And again, if you guys are joining us for the first time, thank you guys for joining the stream. We're super happy to have you guys. Hit that follow button. Do it. I just ran past the level that I was supposed to be on. Mubby. Can I still go under this? Yes. Oh, I don't even need to put those there. Trying to see, can I just walk up here? Yes, I can. Nice, and I don't clip. Nice. Okay, so that should be a 5, a 2, and then a 2. Fantastic. Alright, let's make sure these are all built up. Perfect. Alright, so we need to grab quite a few more of these. Is this the one I need? Yes, it is. Oh, you know what I should be doing as well is I should be fixing all of these. But I only want to keep the one on top. There we go. I can get rid of quite a few of these. And hold on to them for later. Now I can move up. Fantastic. Oh, wrong piece. My bad. Just get rid of these. Can we fix it? No, we can't. Any old school Bob the Builder fans? Ah, nailed it. It is taking shape. Very nicely. Alright, quick sweep around. Did we just say between the last two? Yes, we did. Oh, it's literally just right here. I'm so dumb. I'm like looking for it. I'm like, where's that last pylon? Right in front of my face. Question is does this clip? No, it does not. Nice. Try to shoot these underneath really quick. Sorry about the plane going overhead. I don't actually know if you guys can hear those, but I can hear them loud and clear. Kind of annoying. Alright. That's looking pretty good. Chic. There we go. Dang it. Okay, let's move that. Back to the hot bar. There we go. I can reach most of everything. Fudge! Did not mean to do that. Wow, we've got pretty much everything over here all taken care of. Once we get that next level up, it'll look a lot better. I'm going to put little pillars in the corners here because I want that extra room to be able to walk on it. And we're going to kind of imagine that as a support. This level I won't need it. Just on the walkway. Good, I can reach a lot more of this. Awesome. All right. That's looking pretty good. I'll put this one back on. I just wanted to check behind it really quick. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Seriously digging this playlist. This is fantastic. Oh, I got a potato. That actually reminds me, I do need to build out my potato farms because I don't really have them right now. Maybe on the other side of this. Maybe we should put potatoes over here. Alright, so what I'm thinking is we take these, we basically just run these out. Yeah, let's make sure we plant our one potato. Go over here really quick, because I'm pretty sure we have an absolute butt ton of bone meal waiting for us. Fantastic.
Old-fashioned hoops are scientifically crafted to help guys achieve thick and healthy-looking hair.
Alright, looks like we are moving on to Chill Synth, Synthwave Chill Mix, Neon Paradise for our next bit of music. Is that fully up? There we go. So I can't remember if that's the full one or not. 6 potatoes from 1. That's what I'm talking about. 7 potatoes, actually. We had 1 potato, now we have 20. Excellent. So many potatoes in the water. And just like that, we have a full starting field and a little bit left over. Let's throw all of this in here. Get that a roasting. Ooh, we have 16 pieces of beef. Excellent, I need that. Do we have enough spots? Yes, we do. This is kind of like our maintenance chores. It's like we take this stuff and use it. Alright, our next playlist, by the way, guys, is brought to you by the channel White Bat Audio. 202,000 subscribers. This song has 3.1 million views and came out 2 years ago. Good for them. They're killing it. If you guys like the music, make sure to like and subscribe. This is royalty-free, copyright-safe music. Oh my gosh, look at that. It is coming along. Nice. Let's make sure we do a quick roundup of all these, because anything we don't use now is just going to get used later. Oh my gosh. Immediately messed that up. Take out the small one, or the bottom one. There we go. Alright, doing pretty well, kind of on all fronts here. There we go. Alright, let's fill in that next layer. Alright, let's make sure this is built up here in just a second. It seems I've overreached slightly. There we go. Well, that's why we fixed this all. Let's sleep it off, boys and girls. Oh, sleep also means I get to stretch. Hydrate with that sweet, sweet sugar-free orange soda. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, you know what? I should take these off. That way you can easily know that that's not an outside thing. Question for the team. Why do I have 3 of those? Oh, you know what? Because I needed to pull her up earlier. That's why. I remember now. Get rid of all this snow, because this is now on the inside of the building, so it's not really aesthetically pleasing. So many snowballs. There we go. Where's my red box? There it is. Fantastic. All right, so this is kind of what we're working with so far, guys. Let's keep getting... Oh, Enderman right in front of me. Let's make sure we're not looking at him. There we go. Let's get the rest of these down. We are almost done putting all these down, guys. This is kind of amazing. This playlist makes me want to play Mass Effect again. There we go. Alright, so other than like one more level that we have to finish out, which really doesn't have that much in it, we're almost done with the interior structure of this build. Alright, I think this is all filled in. Fantastic. Wow. All right, let's get some of this put away. We have cyan stained glass. I'm kind of thinking for the colors on this library, we should do... I want something that kind of pops. Maybe green and orange? Maybe green, orange, cyan? Ooh, we need a lot more glass. Time to go on an adventure and get some sand. Let's make sure we have some brick with us. That's going to help us frame out sanding areas, and then we can just mine it out super easy. Oh, you know what? I went that like super far away to get sugarcane, or was it bamboo that I had to go a long ways for? I don't know. Anyways. That's weird. Oh dear. Drowning hazard. Coming up for air, and we'll go back down again. Sounds like a regular Tuesday night. There's a lot of sand down here if you're willing to fight for it. Who and their mother? There we go. Yes, give me all of the sand. There we go. Let's see how much of this I can get. I'm being greedy here, guys. Just fly away from that nonsense. So here's kind of what I'm thinking is I'm going to put lines of glass all the way up. I guess I needed to go over to our smelters, didn't I? Basically, I'll just throw all of this in, get a couple of stacks of glass, stain it all, and then we basically should be good to go. Guys, I think with that, we are going to call it for a day because we need all that to go, and that's going to be the next step in our project fixing this. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today. We are going to raid this out. We've got a friend of ours playing some Marvel Snap, so we're going to raid her out. Let me check spelling. There we go. All right, raid has been created. Fantastic, and it's going to the right person. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us here today. Make sure to like and subscribe if you guys are watching this on YouTube. Check out our Etsy shop. Support us on Patreon if you want to join. And honestly, guys, just have a fantastic weekend. We're going to hopefully be streaming 2 more times for parts 14 and 15 later this weekend. We will see you guys then. We're sending it out here. We'll see you guys in the next one.